Alright guys, welcome to another amazing section of Sell Your Market with Probaba. And on here we have Evansi, a music producer and also a cinematographer. Evansi, you're welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much, bro.
On this platform, we bring in a lot of creatives and we discuss challenges and how to upskill in their niche. So we are happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, Probaba.
So how's the journey been so far with you, combining cinematography and music production? How's it been?
I get asked that question a lot, and you know, most times it's difficult for people to actually believe that it's one person that's actually
because they are
both of them. Yes, because I would say music production alone has a lot, and then videography also have a lot.
Yeah.
So but I think they're also combined.
Okay.
The fact that they are two different things, they are still the same thing. Like,
don't you think it's jack of all trades?
No. No. It's not jack of all trades, because it's the same. Because you can't have a good video without good sound.
That's true. They go
together. Yes. Yeah. Because I've seen, like, I've gone on social media and I've seen most very trending videos. Like, these videos are on the spot, but these videos are whack. They have low quality, but yet these videos are going so far. Most times it's because of the soundtrack.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. If you have a good quality soundtrack on a video, that you can sell that video with that soundtrack alone.
That's true.
Whether the video is not looking good, but that's not an advice to push out less quality videos.
That's true.
Yeah. So I would say combining music production and cinematography is one of the best things that have ever happened. Like,
do you find it taxing or do you find it challenging?
I don't find it taxing. In fact, I'm happy about it.
You know, when you want to be known for something, it's like there's a particular niche you have to. Cinematography is broad, and music production is broad. That's the reason why you see most people that are known for music production. Some people that are known for cinematography, like Boy Director, he's known for the videos.
Yes,
you get. Gospel on the Beat is known for production. I find it like very challenging for one person doing the both of them. Yeah, but you can be good though. You can be good at it. Yeah, but do you think you can give it your best?
If you have the capacity to do both of them right now, why not? Why risk not doing it? I said that I was a music producer, so I didn't want to really like do the videography stuff like as a career though. So I started making small videos, my YouTube channel, all this stuff, and then people were like, wow, these videos you used to make are nice. Before you know, someone was telling me, come and make video for me. I said I made video for the first person, second person, third person. Before you know, people started paying me for videography too. So if I start getting video jobs, maybe I do that because I want to just do my YouTube stuff, and now people want to pay me for that stuff because they feel that what I do are good.
Okay, what about in a situation whereby you get a job like the both of them at the same time? So how do you manage it?
Okay, once I would say this is a creative job. This is a creative job, so I manage it based on the timing. Music production, I cannot just jump into it. I can schedule for an artist and say, okay, since this job is coming by, maybe I have a video section in the today. I'll look at the both clients and say, okay, maybe you can shift for evening, and then this other person do in the morning. If you cannot fit into my time, then maybe that job is not for me.
Okay. So if I might ask, what interests you? Like, what made you have interest for cinematography or the music production? There must be something. Were you inspired by someone, or how did it all start?
Okay. My music, I'll say music is, both of them I was inspired. I was very much inspired. My music production was actually inspired by me because I used to play live band, like music band. Back then when I was in Port Harcourt, my elder brother used to own a music band. So we used to go and play in all these clubs. We used to play music band.
I see where it came from.
In all those places, and even coming up as a teenager. Yeah. I love to sing a lot. I have some songs I love to sing a lot. So at the point in time, I saw it as okay. I know about the music. Why not combine the little things I could do with music and start producing songs? It took me a while. I did some bad bad productions of my own, but as time goes on, I started to become I would say practice makes you better.
Perfect, yeah.
So I became, as I started to practice over again and over again, I started to become better and better and better. So at the point I became the music producer. I didn't even know how I became it, but at the point,
so in the nearest time, are we expecting you to be an artist, to add that to your portfolio?
Yes, sure. I'm going to switch to be an artist. I even started as an artist. I started as an artist. Yes, I started as an artist, but it wasn't giving me much of the vibes that I need.
Okay. Was it like the passion wasn't there, or?
I have the passion, but I feel like I said earlier, when you have the power to do more, why risk doing less?
Okay.
Like if you can lift 10 tons, why lift only 2 tons and then lift the other? Lift it, stretch your muscle, and see how far you can go.
I think one thing I'm beginning to like about you is the versatility. Like you're vast, and watching some of your content and some of the things you've created,
yeah,
I think that's creativity on another level. I'm finding that professional touch in everything you do, because I watch some of your content. They're amazing. Wow, they're inspiring.
Thank you so much.
So doing the music production and also doing the videography is wow.
Yeah.
Most especially one of the voiceovers I had you do. Like I was like, wow, is this Evansi on this? One thing I know about creativity, it's a journey and it's a process. So I know you didn't just blow up to become this good, like using good equipment and the rest. So were there phases in your career where you had challenges with equipment?
When you say career, which of them are you talking about?
From the beginning, production
or videography?
Both of them.
Okay, so I would say when I started my music production back then, 2016, 2017.
Wow, that was a long time.
Yes, I was broke. Getting a music equipment was like a big problem to me. I used work equipment, and there are some things I used to make music that when I look back then what I was using to make music, I could show. I think I have some of those pictures like back then when I started. I would look back and be like, how did I manage with this equipment to create songs? I did impossible things to start to make music.
Okay.
Yes, like my very first track I recorded it with an iPhone earpiece back then, 2016. Yes, and I know the guy dropped, I don't know if he dropped that song on, because then it was like work artists, though they don't really push out things on Spotify, but then the songs were heard. But those things were motivating me, and they kept me keep going back. I did songs with laptops without battery. I produced songs without sound card. In fact, I did beats without keyboard. I was using only my laptop keyboard and was making beats. I did those things back then, 2016. But before I graduated from school, 2018, the business already started to pay.
Evolve, yeah.
They already started to pay. So before 2016, I already have a studio. I was already a student that has a studio. So I got students coming to make music. In fact, that was one of the where I did my school bills and all those other stuff. Wow. Like it was music production. It really paid me off. Before I graduated, I was already earning money in dollars. Wow. Yes, because I was making music from like United States of America. I was making from UK. I had a lot of I produced for big people in Nigeria. I was in Norway, but I was producing for people in Lagos, people in different places. Yeah.
Okay. Who are the artists you have produced for? Big artists.
Big artists. Okay, I produced comedy sounds for backing track for Makenjo Comedy.
Okay.
Yes, I produced backing track for Brian O'Quinn. Okay. I produced for Joso Cool. I could mention a lot, but my video journey is not as far as you think. Yes, I'm not even up to 3 years in my video journey.
Wow.
This is like,
and you're doing great.
this is like 2 years. Starting up a business can never be the same as when I started up with no experience. So when I got to Lagos, I already knew how to maneuver things and create things. I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a gimbal, I didn't have lights, I didn't have all those equipments to make my videos when I came to Lagos. In 1 year and 6 months, I was able to get a job for videography as a professional cinematographer. I was able to have my own camera, my own equipment, and also have my own clients.
Wow.
Yes. So
that is a speed though. That was fast. That was quick. Some people, it took them a couple of years to really attain that height.
So I would say, for me, I don't think it was speed. I think it's a replication of an experience that I've already had. Yes, because I've already done it in school.
Okay, yeah.
I've already done this in school, because when I came to Lagos to start from scratch, I don't need to go on like a man without experience.
Yeah.
So I knew that this is the way you need to do it. Okay. So I knew I needed a mentor. So I quickly sought first thing for a mentor. I stayed under the mentor for about 6 months, and then I left, and before then I've already grown bigger.
You became a brand.
Yes. so I'm still growing though, but I would advise, if you want to start faster, find a mentor.
Okay. So that's an advice to people who want to venture into the niche.
Yes. Okay. Find a mentor. It doesn't matter. Just find a mentor.
Yeah.
Start under that mentor.
Yeah. So you can gather enough experience.
Yes.
That's true. There's this saying, when a new fowl gets into a new environment, it stands with one leg and observes. After observing, it drops the second leg.
Yeah.
So with you, with the mentor, it's like you're with one leg and trying to observe and gathering experience. When you're cool to go, you drop the second leg.
I don't even think you are even standing on the ground if you have a mentor. I think the mentor is backing you.
Yeah, I think
so the mentor is already the mentor is already standing, carrying you. Yeah. So whatever happens, you are like already, in fact, you are at that point, you are secured. So once you are under that mentor, it saves you longer time of experience. You know how you start to know how the business is. You start to know where the clients are. There are some privileges you will never get when you are out of your but when you have a mentor, you will definitely have those privileges. So I'll say, find a mentor. And if you have, let's say maybe you don't have the funds, and you don't have the funds, find a job. Okay. I currently still work a 9 to 5.
That's one thing I think we need to address, because I keep saying this. Some artists will be like, I only sing, I only do. How do you fund music? Because music is quite
expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes.
So if you're doing the music alone and you don't have a backup, I don't think you can be able to push your music.
You can't cope, because before even if you are an upcoming artist, before your streams start to pay you and people start to call you for show, you should know how many. In fact, 20,000 streams on Spotify is not even up to $100.
Of course.
Yes, it's not even up to $100. So think about it. Can you live off of $100 in a month? And it's not guaranteed that an upcoming artist would have that in his Spotify.
That's true. Right.
So think about it. So you need to find a job. Okay. Yes, you might say it's tasking, that after the working 9 to 5, or maybe I don't know, whatever job you want to do, you might say it's hard for you to, after finishing the job, you cannot go back and do your own. You'll be very tired. That's a lazy man's idea.
That's true.
I still do my 9 to 5. I still go back home. And when I get home, I make my music. If I have a client job to do, I still deliver. In fact, you can, except you call me on Mondays 9 to 5 till Friday 9 to 5. That's when you can believe that I do a 9 to 5. But if you give me a job to do, the way I deliver, you believe that, does this guy really work?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
where does he have the time?
You have to work extra time. I knew that when you are doing a job like 9 to 5, you are very lazy, because you by then, once you go to work 8 o'clock, you go to your office 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you are closed. If you are working for yourself, you work from morning till night. In fact, till you work 24/7.
I remember those days when I do also some other kind of jobs. Or forget to eat. I'll be working because it's actually not a 9 to 5. Nobody's regulating me. Nobody's saying, okay, this is the close of work. You just keep working.
Like I could be in the studio then, even currently I could be in the studio trying to make a song. I wake up maybe by 12 o'clock. I wake up maybe by 7 o'clock, and then maybe after doing all my home chores by 12 I'll start making song. And before I open the window to check what's going on outside, it's almost 9 o'clock.
And in there will be as if it's
a because I've been working. I'll be like, wow. And apart from that 9 o'clock, I still have, apart from that production, maybe I still have some other businesses to do. I still have, maybe I have to remit my other things that people are doing for me. And you know, it's a lot of work. Maybe before I find myself even going to sleep, it's almost 1 o'clock. For me, music production is expensive.
It is.
Cinematography is even more expensive because one camera alone one lens alone, a camera lens, you can get it for 1.4 million. There are some cameras that go up to 7 million, 4 million naira. So think about it. How can you raise that kind of money when you are just a starter? You would definitely so you definitely need to work hard as a starter. Yes. Wow. And then for me, I'm not scaling now because I'm still trying to build capacity still. So but I believe once you become stable to an extent, then you can scale your business. You can share it and say, okay, now you handle this. You can start employing bodies to help you. You get. So for me, I feel starters, you need to work more harder than you're working. Yes. So you can't work less and expect more. Yes. And one thing I would say also, don't limit yourself. Don't be a perfectionist.
Okay.
Yes. I will say this because now I told you some story here where I started to record some songs with an iPhone earpiece.
Yeah.
I recorded with some nonsense equipment.
You didn't allow that to limit you.
Yes. So I didn't have the equipment, but I didn't allow that to stop me.
That's true.
I know most people will say, yes, your song will never be good. It will sound whack. Yes, do it. You will still have your own audience.
That's true.
You will still have whack audience. But the truth is, don't stay there.
Yeah.
Start. See, when I started my videography, I think I was using an Android phone. I was using an Android phone. Though I used to have in my NDs, I used to have this iPhone 5 then. Yes, but when I came to because I came to Lagos and I started my videography, I was broke when I came to Lagos. Let me be blunt with that. I was broke. I was only feeding off of some investments I have in Owerri. I was broke. I had to sell my iPhone and use an Android phone. A lot of people who know that story will tell you. So I was using an Android phone, but that Android phone was the thing that I was using to make YouTube videos, and people saw it and liked it. Damn, it was it was Android phone. Imagine using an Android phone to make video in 2021, and people will still like it to want you to make video for them.
That's amazing. That's the height of creativity.
So I already know that I don't have to be a perfectionist. I don't have to wait till I have the right camera. I had to just keep moving it. Yeah. I didn't even come to Lagos with a good laptop. I was finding it difficult to make videos at the first place because to edit a video you need a very heavy laptop.
Yeah.
So I didn't come with a very good laptop, but I started using the laptop to make videos. Before you know, the very first job I got was to make videos for a church, which I currently still work with them right now. So I was making videos for the church weekly. Every week I make videos for them, and I still make videos for them. Before you know, I got a job to work in a real estate company. Now that's like combining two jobs. And I still got another contract again. That's like combining three. Now you see, it's a lot of people will find it tasking.
I think you're multitasking.
Yes. No, I think it's the same job I'm doing. I'm doing videography for like 3 organizations that constantly pay. So when you list this one, and this one, a lot of people will be like, how will I work 9 to 5 and I'll still go here and work, and I'll still go here and work? I have the capacity. What makes me stop doing that? I work here, and when I get the pay, I put it into, maybe I buy a camera, or I buy a gimbal, or I buy something, and before you know, I would say, don't be a professionalist. Put yourself to work with what you have, and I will not use the word lazy, but I will still say, if I already said it, don't be lazy.
Yes. Your journey has been so insightful, and we're actually happy to have you here. A lot of people watching this now, they are learning.
Yeah.
They are grabbing from what you're saying. You get, so you've told them, just start up. Don't wait until
you have all the cameras.
A perfectionist. No, just start from somewhere.
Yeah.
That somewhere is gonna lead to another, to another, to another.
Yeah.
Before you know, you're a professional.
Probaba FX shop for you.